Hey team, Coach Stephanie here with your cool down of the week. We've got 5 poses to go through. These poses are great post-workout or even before bed if you need to wind down a little bit more. And as always, feel free to pause the video and stay in the stretch for longer if you feel like you're getting a lot out of it, and then resume and continue. Okay? So we've got to start on our belly in Cactus. So let's make our way down to the floor. And we're going to start with the right side. You're going to place your arm on the floor at a right angle, and the elbow is at about the line of the shoulder. Now, this is a pose where, depending on where you are tightest in the front of the shoulder, you might need to move your arm and angle it in a different way to get the good stretch. So we start here, and then we're going to roll to the outer right hip. We're going to drop the head down. We're going to relax the right shoulder down. And then from there, if we need to adjust where the hand is and where the shoulder or the elbow is related to the shoulder, go for that until you feel that really deep front of the shoulder stretch. I'm going to breathe here. All right, go ahead. Gently release that to your belly. And we'll go the other side. So starting with that right angle, the left elbow is going to be in line with the shoulder. We're going to roll to the outer left hip and then move that hand and arm to get into that stretch that you need on the left side. Try to drop that head down so your neck is soft. And then breathe through the stretch. Good. And gently release to the belly. Next up, we've got Cobra. So we're going to stay on the belly here. We're going to place our palms flat on the floor, right about the shoulders distance and kind of right underneath the shoulders. Pull those elbows in, roll the shoulders back and down so the neck is long. And then inhale, we're just going to lift up. Now you can keep your arms a little bent. We're not into full upward facing dog here. This is Cobra. So we've got a little bit of softness in the hips. My arms are a little bent just so that I can keep lifting. We're just going to hold here. We'll release and then do it again because it's more of an active position. And then let's bring yourself all the way back down to your belly. And then one last, roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to lift up. Good, and release. And now we're going to flip onto our back. And we've got 3 stretches on the back. Okay. First one is Reclined Hamstring Stretch. So as we lay back, left leg will go straight on the floor, right leg goes straight up to the ceiling, and we're going to grab for whatever we can on the right leg so that we can keep that leg up. So if you're feeling pretty tight today, maybe you have to grab lower on the leg. If you feel pretty flexible, we can crawl those hands up to even the calf or the foot to get that leg close to you. But I want to curl the toes towards my shin so I have an active foot position and get that long stretch both in the hamstrings and into the calf. Just breathe here for a few moments. And if you start feeling like the stretch, the tension in that stretch is kind of released a little bit, you can pull that leg gently towards your face a little bit more to reset the stretch. Good. And let's go ahead and gently release that to the floor, and then left leg will go up. You might find the left leg is more flexible or less flexible. Either way, start by grabbing for whatever you can on the back of the leg to help support this position. Shoulders are soft. the foot, that left foot, toes are curling to the shin gently so you get a little more tension in the calf. Just gonna breathe here, noticing any differences you might feel. And then we'll go ahead and release that down. And we're going to come into a reclined twist. So let's bring your right knee into your chest, give it a little squeeze. And then we're going to shimmy the hips over to the right and let that right knee fall to the opposite side. The right arm will go out to the right and just soften down towards the floor as we just relax into this twist. Good. And gently bring that right knee back to center. And we'll switch. So reset your hips. Let's extend your right leg onto the mat. And then bring your left knee in, give it a little squeeze. Now we'll shimmy the hips over to the right, or the left, excuse me. And then that knee falls to the right. The left arm will go out. Maybe one side feels easier than the other. We're just going to breathe big breaths into this stretch to help relax the tension and the body. Good. And then bringing that left knee back through center. We've got one final stretch. We're going to get those glutes. So starting on the right side, we'll bring the right foot over and above this left knee. Okay, so we have a couple options here. If you're feeling pretty tight in the hips today, you can draw your left knee into the chest and just grab onto your right knee and your right ankle to help pull that shin towards your chest. If you have more flexibility today, we can thread the hands through and grab for the back of the left thigh or even the top of the shin if you feel that gives you the stretch you need. And we're just going to breathe here. I'm going to hold on to my knee and my ankle. I'm pretty tight today, so whatever feels best for you. And we'll just breathe through it. Good. And gently release. And then we'll go to the other side. So right foot flat on the floor. Let's put that left foot over and above the knee. This side might feel different, so you might have a different grab on the legs. So let's just see. We'll bring that right knee in. Either grab for the left ankle and the left knee or back of the right thigh. Again, this side for me is still tight, so I'm just going to keep drawing my shin towards my chest and just kind of finding that smooth breath to help release the tension. Good, and let's go ahead and gently release. You guys are all set for your cool down today. Thank you for taking the time to help yourself recover so that your training can feel really good every day. And I'll see you guys next time.